しいとか言葉なくし嘆く術もないあるはずのぬくもりが突然に気が下がって凍る胸聞こえることも立ち上がれと立ち向かえとあなたは言うのか砕けた夢が刺さる痛みにあえぎながら光の刃を鬼にして戦い続けるだけ裂かれた傷が流す真っ赤なマグマのような怒りを刃に今かがって戦い続けるだけきらめく刃に刻む奇跡
Hello everyone and welcome to Trails of Cold Steel 2. Trails of Cold Steel 1 was the second Let's Play I ever did on the channel, and, well, this is a pretty long series of games, so I think it's probably good that we start things up. First things first, we do have something that we should mention. First of all, this is, of course, a sequel to Trails of Cold Steel 1. I do have a Let's Play of that channel as well, and of course there will be spoilers for that game. It makes sense for a sequel. Now the thing is that Trails of Cold Steel 2 is the second part of the first half, so to speak, of Trails of Cold Steel. Basically, Cold Steel is split up into two sections, 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4. They are still connected, but there is transfer from 1 to 2 and 3 to 4, but not 2 to 3. But I think let's get things started. We will be on a hard difficulty. We will be also importing our save data from the previous game. Also, I'm playing on PS5. This is still the same save file, this is the same save file as the Let's Play. Just had to transfer it over, so yeah, hopefully performance is a little bit better. Since we did some certain things in Trails of Cold Steel 1, we will get some extra bonuses when we start off the game. We get a little bit of Seepith extra as well as an attack 1 and a Zerum powder because of our level. I believe that is for reaching level 60? Might be 65, I'm not sure. Golden Emblem we get for reaching the top student rank as well. We'll see what that does.
I was bewildered. I was impatient. I felt overwhelming disappointment with myself and anger at my own weaknesses.
Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
On my first day with Class 7, I was sitting in a room full of strangers. Now I know I'm standing among friends.
But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough.
But getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
Before I came to the academy, I was a Jaeger.
But I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer.
I can't believe it! My very first class trip! We're gonna have the best time!
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those who'll come after.
So brilliant was my time at the academy that those feelings consumed my every thought, my every waking moment. The time I spent with my classmates was something that, in so many ways, changed me. From the strict yet kind instructors who diligently taught us, to the people we met as we traveled across the country. The time spent with them, my memories of them, were like a truly radiant light. And somewhere, a part of me thought that radiance would continue shining for ages to come. But all it took was a single bullet to bring everything crashing down.
Go finish your speech in hell.
That bullet sparked a fire which grew and grew before our eyes, evolving into a great flame that smothered our light in an instant.
Well played, Armbrust.
There were no exceptions, be it those seemingly never-ending days or anything else I've come to treasure.
Resound, resound, O voice everlasting! Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
Everything was reduced to ash.
But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal. The Crow Armbrust you've known all this time, he isn't real. He never was.
Back then, I still didn't understand. I didn't know the pure bliss that comes from being with others, nor did I know the ache that comes from parting with them. I didn't understand what it meant to truly love someone. All I could do was endure the torment of my own sense of powerlessness and bottle up the feelings I could do nothing about. All while trying desperately to fight against that ever-burning flame. Where am I? How did I get here? I feel like I was fighting, and then... Am I dreaming?
Of course not. So you've finally woken up.
You're...
And I wish it were, but this is no dream. This is reality. Cold, cruel reality. And you're going to need to hurry up and accept that because you haven't got time to waste. His core's been damaged, which means he's not going anywhere anytime soon. So you're gonna need to protect yourself, Ashen Awakener.
Ashen Awakener? What are you talking about? Wait, What's going on here anyway? What is that thing? Wait, never mind that. What are you?
Ugh, knock it off. How am I supposed to answer anything when you keep bombarding me with question after question? You're a chosen one. Chosen by a fragment of the ancient Great Power.
Great power?
That's right. Those fragments were the origin of the great knights that appear in Erebonian legends. At times, they protected people from harm and disaster, while at others, they were the cause of harm and disaster themselves. And the being in front of you is one of them, a divine knight known as the Ashen Knight.
The Ashen Knight? Valimar? Wait. I remember when I called him.
You got it. You've known that name for a while by now. But he's not the only divine knight that's active. The noble faction has one under their control too. That one is known as the Azure Knight, or Dean. Remember? That's the one you fought and lost against.
Why? Why did it come to this? Why did everyone... Crow?
He had me fooled too. How could I have known that irresponsible playboy was the Azure Knight's Awakener? He's obviously had plenty of experience piloting it too. He must be pretty dedicated to his cause, whatever it is.
Hey, get up! You can hear me, right? Take me back to Trista! Take me back to my classmates!
You're wasting your time. His core was heavily damaged in the battle with the Azure Knight. Didn't I just tell you that? And despite that, he strained himself flying all the way out here afterwards. Even when he was barely hanging on, he prioritized your recovery over his own. You exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with him, you know?
Damn it! This must be somewhere in the Isengard range, on the northern side of the Nortia province.
Huh. I'm surprised you were able to work that out just from a glance. I guess that's what happens when you're raised in the mountain. Hey, where are you going?
Certainly a way to start off the game. You got a giant mech suit and a talking cat. What more can you ask for? I should just do a quick addendum. I did check during the cutscenes what the exact transfer bonus was. The attack gem was for just finishing the first game. There are also level barriers at 70 and 80, but those are a little bit too grindy to get first playthrough. The Ancient Knight is resting peacefully. Looks like it'll be a while longer before Vanna finishes replenishing. Time to worry about him now. Need to go find the others. Now, Reen does not know this, but we are about a month, I think month and a half.
That stuff's gotta be around here somewhere. I can sense monsters nearby too. I'm gonna need to be careful.
Yeah, we're about a month to a month and a half after the end of Trails of Cold Steel 1. Found his equipment. Got all my gear. They managed to find everything. There's got the Master Quartz in my orbit too. We did check that out very briefly when we put that normal quartz in, but, well, we still got a little bit more that we can go into. Let's see, that tutorial is not as interesting. So, Master Quartz. These are the main way that you will be one of the main ways that we'll be setting up your playstyle, I should say. The other one is the characters themselves. Each Master Quartz has its own set of abilities and skills and arts to it. The abilities we can see on the left, those unlock at, I believe, there's the first one at 1, I think another unlocks at 3, and another at 4. Might be that third one is at 5. The first one will also get upgraded as time goes on. In the middle we can see how much experience it is needed to level up. This is a pretty long process. You get Orbment Master Quartz experience pretty slowly. On the right we can see what stat boosts it give us. Force right here gives us a lot of extra HP and a lot of strength. Very good for a physical attacker. As for arts, arts are basically your magic. There is a wide variety of spells, and different Master Quartz can provide different arts. However, that's not the only way you can get arts. We picked up an attack quartz, which just boosts our strength up a little bit. It's very minuscule here in the beginning. But another big use of quartz is ones that will provide you with more arts. We can also see something that, if you are familiar with Trails of Cold Steel 1, is a little bit different with these two little bars. I will get into that in due time. You start with every line open. However, people who are not familiar with Trails of Cold Steel 1 might not know what CP is. Right here, the ability on Force gives us CP per enemy killed. CP is the way that you use your crafts, which is essentially your physical spells. We start off at level 40. You always start off Trails of Cold Steel 2 at level 40. And you actually might be up to level 45 if you're very high leveled in Trails of Cold Steel 1. But as for Reen's crafts, each craft has a certain amount of CP that it costs. You gain CP by just doing normal attacking. We'll get into those in due time. So, when we get into our first fight. The monster's like a tough one. A tough foe is just what I need to get warmed up. Your main thing you're going to want to do with encounters, I find this to be the easiest way, is to just run to the edge of, run, get it towards you, and then make turn around. Since we did it like this, we get a triple advantage. That means we get to attack 3 times in a row before they get the opportunity to attack. One of the main crafts that you'll be using with Reen is on Leaf Cutter. It does fairly decent damage, but the main thing is that it delays them. They will attack later on in the queue. We can see our queue over on the left. Every so often, your turns will get special effects to them. That one got secret up. That is not something that is useful to the AI, I believe. However, criticals, well, that's critical. Let's keep moving. You can get criticals through other ways, but that is just an efficient way to get criticals. Bad monsters around here shouldn't be a problem if you keep that up. Do better. You need to hurry up and get back into fighting full. Hey! No, we can treat ourselves to a little bit longer of an episode, since this is the first one.
I wonder what's going on over at the Academy now.
Hey, slow down a minute.
Well, only one way to find out.
Just as when I played through Cold Steel 1, I will be attempting to 100% this game.
If I keep going this way, I should be able to get out of the canyon.
Excuse me! You can't seriously be thinking of leaving him there out in the open, are you? Hey, say something. Are you mad at me or something?
Why would I be? You only completely disregarded and overruled my decision.
What else was I supposed to do? If we hadn't flown away when we did, you'd be dead by now. We probably would have lost Valimar, too. If anything, you should be thanking me.
Forget it. Right now, I want to focus on finding the others. If I keep going this way, I should end up on the highway at some point.
Sorry, but that's a huge waste of time. It's been over a month since all of that stuff happened back in Trista.
A month? You can't be serious! There's no way it's been that long!
Oh sure, don't believe me. Like I said, you completely exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with the Ashen Knight. And I do mean completely. There was a real chance you could have died.
What?
It's a miracle you're able to walk around like this a mere month later, and it's all thanks to him. He used what little mana he had left to heal you rather than himself. And just so you know, I've been here this whole time, watching over you. So I really don't think I deserve all of this animosity I'm getting from you.
This can't be. It's been a whole month since what happened near Trista? But then, what happened to the others?
Hey! Wait a... Oh, for heaven's sake!
As I said just a moment ago, it has been about a month to a month and a half since the end of Cold Steel 1. I don't think that will be easy to cut down with my sword. I might be better off using arts. And here is our arts tutorial.
Now's our chance! Let's get him!
So, arts.
My turn!
Basically, you got your arts here. You know, so you can check enemies and see their elemental efficacy. Each spell, or each art, I'm gonna say spell, it's just quicker that way, has its own certain element marked by the gem to its left. You can see what it is weak to. This isn't 100% the case, there are some that aren't always factored into this. In addition, you cannot see stats from here, but there are different stats for unique enemies. For example, the Rolling Stone does have a lot more physical defense than magic defense.
Let's move! Marcus, activate! Yeah! Here I go!
They are both burns.
Marcus,
if burn takes effect before, or at the beginning or the end of the turn. It takes place at the end.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, there's our use of magic, just quick magic tutorial. It's pretty alright. It's an order charging station way out here. Whatever, this would be a good point to return to if I need to recharge. Order charging stations like this are found in particularly dangerous areas. Basically, these are rest spots. You can heal up, and this will heal up both your HP and your EP. HP, pretty self-explanatory. You die if you lose all your HP. EP is your magic points, essentially. CP does not recover by doing this, just because it is very easy to recover just in normal combat. But, of course, not the case with...
You could really try calming down a little, you know. You could at least respond.
In terms of the most easy to least easy to recover, CP is very easy to get back, but you do have a cap at 200. That is something I should mention. You are capped at 200 CP. Then HP is pretty easy to recover. It's very important after all. And then EP is pretty difficult to recover in all honesty. We're here to pick up a treasure chest with the Tear Quartz. Tear is our first healing spell. One unique thing with healing spells is if we go into, I believe it is arts, we can actually heal from the main menu. So you don't have to rely on being in combat to heal using magic. It's pretty nice. Almost really powerful. Still, I can't let something like this throw me off. To hurry and get back up to speed. Stronger the better. S-Craft. This is something a little bit more unique. Which will show...
Now's our chance! Let's get him!
S-Crafts are incredibly powerful abilities. Except we're not to be able to show it off. Basically, S-Crafts they take all of your CP and you need to have at least 100 in order to use it. And they will provide immense, they're very powerful, and you can also break up the turn order with S-Crafts. We'll show that it won't matter for a while, but still. Examining enemies is a very important thing. Not only can you see what they are weak to, their efficacy in terms of both status and elements. You'll see unbalanced. This is unbalanced efficacy is something that is not important for a while. See how much total HP they have, what level they are, how much experience they give, how much secret they give, and what items they drop. What is not shown on here is that also by fully examining an enemy, you are able to see their stats. That is something that is...
Here I go!
I'll show that off in a little bit. This, S-Craft will take up all of your CP. They are immensely powerful, and the big reason that you want to go over to 200 CP is because that will boost up the power of S-Craft. You can see on the right that there's S-Craft. That is what I was talking about before, about there being the possibility of breaking through the turn order. That about wraps it up. I've gotten the hang of fighting again. I need to focus on getting down this mountain as fast as I can. Wait! So yes, that is the basics of combat for now. We do also start off with some weapons, not some weapons, some items. Tear and Tear bombs will restore HP, EP charge restores EP, Reviving Well is a revive, go figure. Zerum Powder is a very powerful revive, it will restore you to full HP and also recover some CP. Battle Scopes are useful early game, but I tend to not use Battle Scopes specifically too much. I do like examining every single enemy, but Battle Scopes are a very inefficient way of doing that. Otherwise, that's something I can show off. One thing that I can show off is accessories. You will get accessories later on, but basically accessories will boost up your stats or give you immunity to some things. The golden emblem that we got for reaching the maximum student rank in Trails Coast Tier 1 is the golden, this emblem will give us 10 to every stat that is easily adjustable, as well as 1,000 HP and 100 EP. Speed, dexterity, we'll just go over all the stats right now. Strength is your physical attack power, more or less. Defense, physical defense. ATS is arch strength. ADF is arch defense. Same thing, but with arts / magic. One thing I did not mention about arts, they do take a little bit to charge up. You can do attacks and crafts right away. They take no charging up. Arts do take some time to charge up, depending on how powerful they are. Speed, SPD, that is how quickly through the turn order you go. This is very difficult to adjust, but it is a very, very important thing because it's not a case. This game is not a case where it is always alternate turns. Speed in Pokemon doesn't matter as much because it is always turn alternation. But there are opportunities for you to attack twice, 3 times, 4 times. It's very unlikely, but possible to attack. So, high speed is very nice. Dexterity is your accuracy. Agility is your dodge. Move is a little bit abstract. It's how far you can move. I don't exactly know what the difference, what the 8 means exactly. It's a pretty decent range. Speaking of range, RNG, that's your range. Some people do have their basic attacks, can actually reach a little bit further on their range. Green has a sword. Swords are pretty short range. But with all that tutorial stuff out of the way, we can check the minimap to see that we still have quite a bit of a ways to go. And we're 30 minutes in, and I think an extra 10 minutes for the intro episode is a pretty good idea. But next time, we continue making our way down the mountain. But until then, see you guys later.